Hello, dear children of class 6, and welcome to yet another online class of general knowledge. Dear children, today we are going to cover the 10th chapter from your GK book, and this chapter I think you like it the most. In fact, you'll understand it quite easier. Related topic: most famous dancers of Bollywood. Okay, now those who don't know, Indian film industry is known as Bollywood, whereas English film industry is known as Hollywood. Now, dear children, when we talk about Indian movies, one thing that we cannot ignore in any Indian movie are songs and most importantly dances. Either you will have heroes and heroines dancing or some other character giving an item number, right? But there is always a dance. In fact, it is a tradition of Bollywood movie to have dance and songs in it. Even if there is no song till the whole movie, at the end of the movie you are always going to find some song or some dance which is very entertaining. Most of you kids learn dance looking at them only. Now, dear children, we can be proud of ourselves that our Bollywood, that is our Indian film industry, has produced many great dancers. And I'm not talking about just those dancers who are actors and actresses. I'm talking about dancers who are choreographers. Those who don't know, choreographers are the people who direct dance. When there is a certain song in the movie, choreographers teach actors and actresses what kind of moves to make in that particular song. They design the moves for the dance and they help actors and actresses execute that, and also they direct the dance sequences. So you see, we have very able dancers and we have very well trained choreographers also. And today we are going to talk about few of such dancers and choreographers and actors and actresses who have made a name not only in India but around the world with their dancing skills. So let's continue. Let's start with number 1. We'll do it in the style of name the following. Okay, we'll do it in the style of name the following. He is an Indian dancer and choreographer who has shown his dancing skills with jazz, ballet, contemporary and salsa. You see, he is well trained with every form of Western dance, whether it's jazz, whether it's ballet, whether it's contemporary or whether it's salsa. He struggled in his early days due to lack of financial resources. You see, when he was young and he was just starting out as a choreographer, he struggled a lot. Why? Because he had no finance, he had no money. But his philosophy, absorb, try and master, motivated him to keep going. He holds the Guinness World Record for choreographing the highest number of people in one song. This particular choreographer has the record of choreographing, that's directing largest number of people in one song only. And I think you might have seen in one of the dance shows as the judges. His name is Terence Lewis. Terence. Terence. Lewis. Lewis. Terence Lewis. Trence. Terence. Lewis. Terence Lewis. Also known as Terence Sir or Master Terence in one of the dance shows. So I think you remember him pretty well. Now let's look at the second one. Second one is what we call nowadays the god of dancing in Bollywood. God of dancing in Bollywood. He's a famous film actor. He used to stammer in his childhood. Stammer means he had difficulty in speaking. He used to get stuck in middle while speaking. At the age of 21, he was diagnosed with a medical condition in which his spine got curved. Spine refers to the backbone. And at the age of 21, when he was just starting out, when he was learning to be an actor, his spine got curved. He had a medical condition. He was bedridden for a year. Due to this particular condition, for 1 year he was on the bed. he wasn't moving, and the doctor said he could never dance. He overcame all his problems by hard work and dedication. He won millions of hearts with his famous signature step from the song Ek Pal Ka Jeena. And I think this is the best clue for that you people can have. And I think now you know very well which particular actor we are talking about. He is none other than Hrithik Roshan. Hrithik Roshan. Please remember the spelling. Hrithik. Hrithik. Roshan. Roshan. Hrithik Roshan. Many dances, when he came up with his dance steps and his fluid like movement, he inspired many dancers. You can see that nowadays there is one young actor coming up in Bollywood who almost dances exactly like how Hrithik Roshan does, and that particular one is Tiger Shroff, right? In fact, Tiger Shroff has many a time claimed that his dancing inspiration is Hrithik Roshan and Michael Jackson, of course. Now, number 3, this particular lady, the diva of Bollywood, she's the, if Hrithik Roshan has been called the god of dancing, she is the goddess of dancing. She is one of the best female dancers and actresses in India. She is a trained professional Kathak dancer and is known as the expression queen. She has shown her dancing skills in a number of Bollywood hit songs. She is also associated with many social issues like conservation of environment and critically endangered Asian elephant. Now, dear children, she is one of the very famous dancer. She is a well-trained Kathak dancer, and most importantly, she is known as the expression queen. Now, those who don't know, she is one of the very few female dancers of our country who has been able to go step to step with Prabhudeva. You all know very well how fast Prabhudeva moves when he dances, and she is one of the few actresses who has been able to match steps at the equal speed with Prabhudeva. And this particular dancer is none other than the heartthrob of Indian cinema, Madhuri Dixit. Madhuri Dixit. Okay? Madhuri Dixit. But nowadays, dear children, she is known as Madhuri Dixit Nene. Her husband's title is Nene, so she is known as Madhuri Dixit Nene. She has so many dedicated fans all over the country. In fact, there is a restaurant in Mumbai totally dedicated to Madhuri Dixit only. One of her fans had that restaurant built, and it is totally dedicated to Madhuri Dixit. The entire interior of the restaurant is covered with posters of Madhuri Dixit from almost all her movies. So that's Madhuri Dixit for you. And now next one. He's a famous dancer, choreographer, film director, producer and actor. So you see, he's a multi-role personality. He is a dancer, he is a choreographer, he directs dance, he's a film director, and he's producer as well as actor. You must have seen recently in many movies, he has acted also, and he has given guest appearances also. He performs a number of dancing styles. He is also trained in Bharatnatyam. In fact, he is one of the few dancers who has been able to incorporate Bharatnatyam with the Western form of dance and generate a totally new form of Indo-Western fusion. He has proved his amazing dancing skills by bagging 2 national awards for best choreography. He has won national award 2 times, not only once but 2 times for best choreography. And dear children, he is one of the few dancers who has been a source of inspiration for everybody. In fact, if I have to give you a very subtle clue, his song Mukabla is one of the most watched dance songs on YouTube. In fact, every dancer, anybody who is becoming a dancer, every amateur dancer has once seen his dance in Mukabla and tried to copy the same step, but very few people have come close when it comes to the Mukabla song. And not only just Mukabla, any song, any dance that he has done, it is unimitable. It cannot be copied or imitated. So you see, he's one of the best dancers, and I think I've already given you the clue as to who he is. He is none other than the great Prabhu Deva. Prabhu Deva. So, for number 1, we have Terence Lewis. Okay. Number 2, we have Hrithik Roshan. Number 3, we have Madhuri Dixit. And number 4, we have Prabhu Deva. So let's go once spelling wise. Number 1, T-E-R-E-N-C-E, Terence. L-E-W-I-S, Lewis, Terence Lewis. Number 2, H-R-I-T-H-I-K, Hrithik. R-O-S-H-A-N, Roshan. Number 3, M-A-D-H-U-R-I, Madhuri. D-I-X-I-T, Dixit. Number 4, P-R-A-B-H-U-D-E-V-A, Deva, Prabhu Deva. Now, remember, these are only few of the dancers who are associated with Bollywood, But there are also some dancers who have made a name for themselves, and they are not associated with Bollywood. And in fact, children, right now it hit my head very recently, few days back, one of the great choreographers of Bollywood, she passed away due to old age, right? Miss Saroj Khan, I believe, and she deserves our highest of honors and respect for her contribution to the dancing of Bollywood. Now, dear children, apart from all this, there is a quiz time given here. In quiz time, there are 3 picks given. Okay, 3 picks. You see, number 1, Kathak. Number 2, Kuchipudi and Bharatnatyam. And number 3, only Bharatnatyam. These 3 particular dancers are associated with 3 dance forms. In fact, the second one is associated with 2 dance forms. So, if we are to name them, okay, then we have number 1 is Pandit Birju Maharaj. Birju Maharaj. Number 1 is Pandit Birju Maharaj. Okay. Number 2 is Mallika, A-L-L-I-K-A, Mallika Sarabhai. Mallika Sarabhai. And number 3 is Rukmani Devi Arundale. Okay, so we have number 1 is Pandit Birju Maharaj. Pandit, PT stands for Pandit. B-I-R-J-U, Birju. M-A-H-A-R-A-J, Maharaj. Then we have number 2, Mallika, M-A-L-L-I-K-A, Mallika. S-A-R-A-B-H-A-I, Sarabhai. Number 3, Rukmani, R-U-K-M-A-N-I, Rukmani. D-E-V-I, Devi. Arundale, A-R-U-N-D-A-L-E. In fact, my dear children, a fact about Rukmani Devi Arundale, she has her own largest dance studio, that is Kala Kshetra in Chennai. She was the one to establish Kala Kshetra in Chennai in order to promote Bharatnatyam and make it one of the prominent dance forms of our country. So dear children, your homework is, you will write all these clues given about various dancers, and you will write their names with reference to the videos. And for these three dear children, what you can do is you can Xerox the page, you can cut their photos, you can paste it in the notebook, and you can write their names nearby. Okay, so this is your homework. I'm sure you will do it. Thank you very much. Stay safe.